ever since I did this whole fast thing, I've had a lot of different, very yummy, tasty, exciting recipes that I've been working with. And this one is kind of not a new one, I guess, but it's a new one to me. It's a new one to this channel. This is something that I've been enjoying for the past, like, couple of weeks now. Like, this is my new favorite thing right now. And actually, we're doing it differently than I've been doing it, so I'm actually going to make a sauce. So, let me backtrack. We're making chicken Caesar wraps. And this is a great meal prep. This is a great, just anything in general. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious. Let's get started. So, I have some pre-seasoned chicken that I've trying to use up. Made a bunch of it as a meal prep. So I'm using this today. I will put the recipe for this in the description below. And the nice thing is with this, here, I'll show you. It looks kind of tasty. You can have it cold, obviously as long as the chicken's cooked. You can do it cold, or I'm going to heat mine up because I want a warm wrap. But I'm going to set him off to the side, and we're going to make our Caesar dressing first. Move you guys a little closer. I think I have made this once before. I don't know what recipe I used or how I did it. But all I do know is I did like a actual Caesar salad with it. And I think I did a steak Caesar salad with it. And like that was like 3 years ago. And I don't know if I did a healthy version or not. But we're doing a healthy version today. I also did like a YouTube short for it. But again, I want to make this particular recipe. So that's what we're doing. But the nice thing is, to make your salad or whatever, we're just going to use this one bowl. We're going to make the dressing first, then we can toss all the other ingredients that I'm going to toss in here, and it saves on dishes, saves on work. And then if you want to meal prep this ahead of time, store everything kind of separately and then mix it all together when you can. But same bowl, make our dressing real quick. And for this is for about 2 wraps. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of olive oil mayo, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a 1/2 teaspoon of W sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm going to go ahead and add a pinch of salt and a couple cracks of black pepper. All right, and then about a 1/2 tablespoon of shredded Parmesan cheese. All right, and then the not so fun part that I really don't care for, and I think this is why I don't make it a whole lot. But for this recipe, I'm going to do, I think 2 should be enough. Actually, you know what? Screw it. 3, that's all I'm going to use it for. But I have the flat fillet anchovies, and then you're just going to take these and mince the absolute snot out of them, and you're literally turning this into a paste. It smells bad, I know, I hate it, but it is what it is. If you really want to spend the extra couple of dollars and get the paste that's already done for you, go for it. I don't care for the paste because it has a crap ton of salt in it, and it's got filler in it and whatnot, so this isn't nearly as bad. I know it's a little messier, and I know it's a little grodier, but it is what it is. And then I take the back of my knife, or the front of my knife, whatever, side of my knife, kind of push it on the board and paste it up a little bit. This is the messiest, nastiest part of the whole thing, but the faster you do it, the less painful it is. Just is what it is sometimes, you know? Good things come with patience. Really make sure you get in there, okay? And that brings us to about a tablespoon-ish, a nice, decent tablespoon of anchovies. Finely minced, pureed, whatever, but bam. Whew, that stinks. And I'm going to clean off my cutting board, because that smells really bad. All right, much better. So, now, give that a good mix. All right, not bad for somebody that hasn't made this in over a year. But now, we're going to assemble our salad. So instead of romaine, I'm going to use some spinach. Why? Because you get a little bit more out of it. That's why. There's a little bit more benefits to it, whatever. And what I'm gonna do is, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna use about a cup, because again, this is gonna split between 2 wraps. And if you wanna just make 1 wrap, just make 1 wrap. That's fine too. With my less anchovy knife, just a light, rough chop. Just enough so that it fits on the wrap a little easier. Doesn't need to be aggressive, just a light run through. Just into kind of strips. But we're gonna throw him in there. All right, and then next, some super thin sliced onion. And I wanna get roughly a 1/4 cup's worth. So about 4 or 5 slices. And you want them to be kind of thin. They don't need to be horrifically thin, but thin enough. You want them to be kind of not shredded, but whatever. Anyway, that's what you're looking for. About that much, but in the bowl. All right, next, I'm gonna do about 5 or 6 cherry tomatoes. Actually, I'm gonna do 1 more because I like having some cherry tomatoes in there. But I'm just gonna slice these guys in half, throw them in my bowl with my salad. And if they're good sized cherry tomatoes, just 1/4 them. No big deal. It's getting wrapped up. Not the end of the world. All right, and then to this, I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese. And then just a little pinch of salt, like a little bit. And then 3 cracks of that. Then give that a good mix. Okay, bam. All right, so let's assemble. So, I have my salad. I'm also going to add a 1/4 of an avocado to each wrap. And then I heated up my chicken. I'm gonna dice him. And then, I got these guys. I'm using these because of the fiber. Also, they're just, of the 2, they have like flour ones and then the whole wheat ones. Of the 2, these are the better ones. If you want to use the protein wraps, use the protein wraps, use whatever. I'm using these guys just because they have a little bit better fiber in them and they're just slightly better. But whatever, use whatever. These guys, I'm gonna nuke these for like 10 seconds or something just to warm them up, make them a little pliable. And then you can do this avocado however you please. You can just slice it. As long as you get a 1/4 of it on each one, it does not matter how you attempt it. Don't care. I'm going to dice it because it makes it easier to wrap and roll. That is mainly why I'm doing this. And then a spoon. And honestly, doing 2 wraps, the macros really aren't that bad. I'm gonna try and figure out those as well, and I'll put those in the description below. And I will do it for just 1 wrap, and then you can just multiply it by 2. Not that hard. Anyway, next, I think I'm gonna put my salad on next. But just make sure you get a little bit of everybody. And if it's too wet for your liking, just add some more spinach. It's not that hard. I could have probably added a little bit more spinach or taken some of the sauce out. It's no big deal. I am not going to use all of that. And then next, just divvy up half and half of your chicken. All right, and then good old tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. Make sure everybody's contained. Everybody's in there like swimwear. And bam, you got yourself a nice little burrito. It is important too. Oh, I tore the little thing off, but it is important to get the burrito size. Here, burrito sized shells. 1, you can fit a lot more in. 2, they're easier to wrap. So, I did decide to toast them for a little bit, about 2 minutes aside, thumbnail purposes. Now we can eat. Alright, so I'm a little impatient, went ahead and cut them in half, but oh yeah. Like I said, I've been doing this for about a week now, and frankly, it's delicious. I don't know why I haven't done it before, but we're doing it now. Yeah. The creaminess of the avocado, that creamy, almost tanginess, like a little sharpness of the dressing is just, yeah. And then that little bit of bite still, it's not hot, but it's warm. Red onion, and then the tomato is just a nice, refreshing element. I could eat these things all day long. The meatiness of the spinach, that like hearty texture, I don't know how to describe it. Just kind of helps tie it all together. And I know that it's not like It adds a less watery element to it, if that makes sense. Now, I know that when you cook spinach down, it creates a lot of water, and it's still lettuce, and it's got water in it, but spinach just has a little more something to it, and so you don't feel like you're eating just wet lettuce, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. Like I said, it just feels like it's a heartier, meatier lettuce, and it works. Oh, this is so good. I'm definitely doing this herb chicken from now on for all of my meal preps. Like I said, I'll put that in the description below for you guys, but yeah. Well, guys, there you have it. Homemade chicken Caesar wraps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you're new, make sure you hit that sub button, throw a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and as always, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!